Alright, Ashburn fans. It says it's streaming, but I can't tell. It did not connect to the... I'll check something here. It did connect. Oh, I got somebody on the stream. Alright. For whatever reason, the comments aren't showing up today. We're about to get started on our second game today against the Delaware Ducks. On the other rink here in the Patriot Ice Center. You know, I'm realizing I'm shooting through the safety net. That's going to be a little bit annoying. Quite possibly I should have brought a stool. But maybe what I'll do is, I don't know if my knees can take squatting the whole game. That's a long time to squat, but that way at least I'm not shooting through the safety net. Ashburn just recently taken the ice. We got about another 2 minutes in the warm-up. I could just sit on the ground, but it is a little chilly in here, and it's a cold metal bench. Or cold metal floor. It's like a raised platform here. We'll see. Quite possibly I can just we'll squat. Luke should be in goal. If anyone we played these guys this morning at 9:40. They beat us 3-1. The teams actually seem quite well matched. But at the end, we had a terrible second period. I would say we had 3 goals in relatively quick succession. I think all backdoor. So if we learn to close that backdoor, we might do better. Of course, we also have to score, so we only got put 1 point on the board. A lot of shots. Their goalie was amazing. Well, I don't know if he was that amazing. We also, I think, could have we hit a lot of shots right into the center of his chest. So we maybe could have been more creative in terms of trying to get around him. What we scored, I believe, was Bobby put it in on an assist from, it was either Will or Charlie, I forget now. It's a nice play. Unfortunately, I was also, because of the coverage of the Wi-Fi, it seemed like I couldn't shoot from center ice. So I shot from the far end, and I did get a good view of the goals that we had. But we're going to try again this time from closer center. Looks like I'm getting decent frame rates. I can feel the heat. The other rink was really frigidly cold. Many complaints. I got a nice warm coat and I had long johns on, and so it was fine except for my hands. Well, whichever hand was clutching the camera, and my feet were just frigid. Even though I was wearing wool socks, it was not enough. Team Ashburn's getting a little last-minute coaching there. The Delaware Ducks are huddled around their own net, getting ready to do their cheer or whatever it is they do to psych themselves up. So this will be a possible chance at redemption this afternoon. Here's Paul right in front of us, getting ready, looking ready. I think I can hear his mom directly behind me. Looks like Shane will be taking the face-off in the first puck drop. Had a delayed start this morning. All right, there we go. Puck shot off all the way down to the Ducks' goal off the drop. So that's a short 5 seconds into the game. Shane will take the face off again. This time he hands it to Paul. Paul takes a shot. Goalie stops it. One of the defenders knocks it back into the corner. Comes around the boards. Shane putting pressure. Lets Jack take it. He sends it around to the other side where Kyle will keep it in briefly, but it's going to come out. Kyle stops it, turns it around, back off the boards into the corner. Kyle holds his position back along the blue line while he lets his teammates go after it. It's going to come back out around. Couldn't do too much with it. Ducks player accelerates. Defense taps it away. Charlie will take it back behind Luke's net. Sends it around up to Landon, who misses the reception a little bit, and but he gets it back a second later. He's going to skate. Joey's looking for it. Landon ends up getting 2-on-1 defense. He just dumps it into the corner. So he hit it around. It's so much nicer to shoot from center ice. Okay, much better coverage here. I apologize for this morning. All right. Charlie, long cross to Bobby. Bobby, pass up to Landon. Landon, cross to Brian. Offsides. Joey was just over the line. It's a good call, but it was a nice play, nice passing. I mean, it just moved it right through. Avoid the Delaware players. That's what we want to see. Keep that up, guys. Zach will take the next face-off. Spin and kick. Comes out to Tim. Tim will chase it all the way to the corner. Kind of shoving a Delaware player in front of him the whole way, it looked like. It's going to come back across this side, which is where Tim is supposed to be playing. Zach tries to get it in there. Delaware intercepts. Pass. Or maybe it was meant to be a shot. I think he was trying to hand it back to Tim a little closer in. Defense boxes it all the way around back into the corner. Long cross to Will. Very nice. Well, pretty nice anyway. Charlie picks it back up. He's going to drive it in. Takes a shot. Looks a little wider. Either that or the goalie tapped it aside. I don't think it's the same goalie that they had this morning. It looks a little thinner and taller. All right, Bobby up to Charlie. Charlie takes it across. Delaware gets a stick on it. And then Bobby, I think, also tapped it away. So Zach just launches it into the rafters, and play will stop. We'll resume back in the corner. Shane with the face-off. Puck comes out, shot. I think I'm not sure it even got to Luke. I think Spencer actually got a stick on it before it got to Luke. Either way, it came bouncing away. Jack will pick it up in center ice and accelerate. He's just going to put pressure on him all the way to the corner. Nice check there. Shot. Luke punches away with his pad save. Shot again, wide of the net. Comes around back behind. Delaware tries to send it back behind the net. Greg gets it, sends it up to Jack. Jack into center ice to Paul, who taps it, but didn't receive it as clean as one might like. And we will do a line change while Delaware screws around behind their own net. And then we're going to try and pick it up from mid center ice. Landon's got it. Looking for a pass. Oh, he sends it right through Spencer's legs. That was a nice drop pass. Didn't work. Good idea. Spencer has to be looking the right direction, paying the right attention. All right. Little 2-on-2 scramble there. That's Brian and Kyle against the Delaware players. Puck squirts out to Landon. Sends it up, tries to get it to Joey. Delaware's going to pick it up. They're going to send it long cross. Spencer will get it without too much interference. Joey kicks it, hands it off to Brian. Brian takes it in. Gets a little bit ahead of it, I think. Hands it back to Joey. Comes bouncing out past Kyle, and Mason will race to get there first without too much competition. He puts the brakes on. Kyle's right behind him. He's going to take over. Scramble right up against the glass where I can't see very well. Oh, nice. Brian gets it away and lets Joey take it. Joey's going to drive it in. Oh, he's busy looking at the other player. Maybe they lifted his stick. But, gets past. I think that was Will coming up along the boards. Mason gets it. He's going to turn it around. Oh, Delaware sticks it away. Their player will pick it up on the boards. Take it back to the corner. Long pass up. Their guy can't receive it clean. Kyle's going to chase it. There's somebody behind him. He knows it. He's off the boards up to Tim at center ice. Tim. Nice pass. Will up to Zach. Moving without hesitation. This is much. I think it feels snappier play than we had this morning. These guys our team is just passing it better. Not every time. That one was nice. Bobby tried to get it to his teammate and handed it off to Delaware instead. But we're going to get that one back. Tim's got it. Gets pushed into the corner. Regains his feet. Gets it right into the paint. And teammate couldn't get a shot off. I think Zach was there. It's going to come back to Tim. He loses his feet again in the corner, but at least trips up the Delaware player. Charlie, slap shot, wide of the net. It's going to come bouncing around. Bobby will pick it up at the point. Sends it back to the corner where I think that's Will. Will tries to wrap it around for a shot. Not real close to the net. He came out a little bit. Delaware sends long cross to their player who's it's bouncing. She couldn't get it. Some of the players commented that the game this morning seemed like this ice or the pucks or something were a little more bouncier than usual. You had a lot of pucks bouncing over people's sticks and having a hard time connecting passes. And that was not just us; it was the other team too. I hadn't really thought about it at the time. I think that was Shane's dad pointed that out. He's like, "Yeah, something weird about the ice for the first two periods yesterday." Shane takes the face off. I think Spencer sends it around behind the net. Jack gets there. There's Shane. Trips up the Delaware players. So Jack had another chance at it. They try to send it long. It's going to be to Spencer, I think. Or that's actually they whistle it for icing. None of us touched it. We'll let it go back behind the net. So we're going to bring it all the way back. Paul for the face-off. Shane and Jack both scrambling to get there off the face-off. Delaware flicks it up. Paul lifts the stick. Spencer turns it around. Paul turns himself around, gets the stick, and just collides. And there's a whistle. There's a deferred penalty there. Elbows. Paul went down hard. And number 66, Delaware is not. I think. Oh, that wasn't 66. I'm sorry. Can't see the number of the Delaware player. It doesn't really matter. None of us know who they are. At least I don't. But we will have an Ashburn power play for 2 minutes. Score is still 0-0. There's 7 minutes 56 seconds left in the first period. Zach takes a face-off, hands it back to Will. Will tries to send it across to Charlie. It gets intercepted, and we will shift to defense. Walker, number 66, tries to get past Bobby, number 66, and he turns it right around. Nice. Shot too high, but good idea. Keep that going. Try that one again. All right, that's Will in the corner. Back to Bobby. Bobby, wrister, a little bit wide of the net. Back to Will. Will passes back to Zach. Zach into the slot. Nobody got a clean shot off that one. We'll shift back to defense. Their guy lifts it. It's going to come bouncing back. And they will head for a line change while Charlie picks up the puck behind Luke's net. He sends it up to Zach. Zach, off the backhand, stops it with the back of his stick. Without even looking, hands it up to Bobby. Bobby drives to the corner. I lost track of it. There's the puck. There's another deferred penalty on that one. On who? See, Charlie heading to the box. No, he's heading to the bench. It is in fact Zach. I was gonna say like Charlie wasn't even near that. What? I got to say he. All right. All right. So 4-on-4 play. Brian will take the face off. Comes back to Kyle. He tries to send it back up. Sends it into the zone, but none of his teammates can quite get a clean puck on it. They try to get around Kyle. He at least gets the puck away from him, drives him into the corner. Comes around behind Luke's net. I think Mason. That's Mason. Ready and shot. Luke stops it. He's got it. Brian takes face off. It comes hurtling back to Kyle, who sends it around. Delaware will stop it all the way on the other side of the point. They send it in. I don't even know what that was supposed to be. It was not even remotely close to the net. I guess they just passed it through the slot, hoping there was somebody there, but there was no one there. All right, Joey accelerates. Takes it into the zone. Nice centering pass right in front of the net. Rebound. All right, Mason at point sends it up to Brian. Brian cross to Kyle. Kyle's going to shoot. Can't see where it went because the ref's standing right in front of me, but that's all right. He's doing his job. All right, they brought it back. Shot. Luke deflects it. I think they whistled it because they thought Luke had it, maybe. Well, there's a ref talking to the timer. Uh-oh. Another penalty as somebody... We now have 2 in the box. I don't know what happened there. It looks like Zach is... I have no idea what that penalty was. We will have some 5-on-3 play here. Shane took the face off. He ended up with possession of it after his own drop. Nice interception there. Shane's going to intercept it, and he just ices it. That's all right. That eats a few seconds off that clock, which working on 38 more seconds of 5-on-3 play. 5 minutes, 29 seconds left in the first period. Greg and Spencer on D.
Actually, a 16U, that's what you do.
All right. Shane took the face off. Delaware came up with possession.
Yeah, not on power play, yeah. Or penalty kill.
Delaware's moving it back and forth, looking for an opening and opportunities. We're shifting back and forth. They're going to send it back behind their net. They're going to have to pick it up there. We'll try this one again. Shot. Luke deflects. It's out of... Oh, Luke was out of position. He got it, I think, the save twice. And his teammate helped him. Helped prevent that rebound. Shot. Wide of the net. This comes around to their guy at point. He's right over here by the glass. Looking for the opportunity. We're back to 5-on-4 play. About a minute of penalty kill left. They send it out. Shane got it, hit his skate or something, kept bouncing, but he couldn't quite get possession away. So their guy in the corner here, right behind the officials, got it. Shot. Luke deflects it, or someone else got a stick on it. Landon gets it out of the zone, and he's going to ice it. I don't know if he meant to ice it or if it just got ahead of him, but that gives him a chance to change out some lines. Landon was fresh off the bench pretty much, but a lot of his teammates, Spencer and Shane, and I think it was Greg, were also out there, will have a chance to change out. 39 seconds left in the penalty kill. Score is still 0-0. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. It's behind Luke's net. Ducks will pick it up, send it to their guy at center. Try to take a shot wide of the net. Again, sorry, but the official's kind of standing right in front of me there. Jack gets a stick on it, taps away. They still have possession. Shot to Luke's chest. He's got it. He's holding it. Play will stop. 12 seconds left on the penalty kill. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first period. We had a very strong start of the period, in my opinion. And a couple penalties here have given us an opportunity to practice our penalty kills here. There's a long arcing shot. Luke deflected it, I think, either with his chest or top of his neck guard. They whiffed it, and we'll be back to 5-on-5 play. Intercepted by Charlie. He's going to do some fancy moves to get around his own teammate, who didn't know. I don't think he was right behind there. Nice centering pass. Shot. Joey, I think, maybe hesitated just a beat more than was necessary. Paul kept it in. Good hit. Bobby, wrister. I think goalie deflected it, or either that or it was a little bit wide. Up. Can't see what's happening along the glass here. It's going to come out to center ice. Bobby turns it around. Shane slaps it in. Back to Bobby, center. Oh, they get past him, and Paul has to accelerate to catch up. And nice job. Delaware has to hesitate to get off. They dump it in right onto Paul's stick. Sends it up to Joey. Joey's got somebody right behind him. I think that's Paul coming in to help. It's going to come all the way around. Kyle gets there. Split second timing. Mason just chops it up. Hits the rail. They send it past Joey and out of the zone. Then their player, who I think could have taken it in, just hesitated because he wasn't sure if it was going to draw the offsides call. Kyle picks it up, pauses for a beat, gives people a chance to breathe. He's going to send it around hard around the boards. Tim, coming off the bench, will get there. Gets it out of the zone. Hands it off to Shane. Shane takes it in, will shoot. A little bit wide. Nice opportunity. Delaware sends it across. All their players miss it. Kyle picks it up. He will drive in. Gets boarded. Hands it off to Tim. Puck's coming around all the way to Zach. Zach in the corner, behind the net, 2-on-1. Struggling to keep his feet, or regain his feet, I should say. All right. Delaware gets it. We're going to let him have it. Fade back a little bit. They bring it up. Cross, and that's Mason. Sends it hard, takes it away from him like they weren't even there. Sends it hard around the boards. They're going to send it back. And Delaware, I think, is doing some personnel changes. They send it up. Kyle on D. Keeps it away from the slot. Tim jumps forward to 1 minute remaining. It's going to come around. Delaware's got it in the corner, sort of drifting forward towards the blue line. Send it across, and Tim will have sole control of it. Tries to pass it up to Will, but it's a little too much speed. Will can't get clear control. It comes all the way through, though. I think he touched it. No icing call. That's Greg coming off the bench. Sends it over to Joey. Hard off the boards. Delaware takes it away from him. Nice cross pass. They're offsides. And the whistle will blow. 29, almost 30 seconds left on the clock in the first period. Score still 0-0. Been an exciting game. Still more exciting partly because I just see it better. Because I got better positioning than I did this morning's game. I think both teams actually may be playing better. Certainly I feel like Ashburn's playing better. Nice crisp passing. A lot of energy. I'm not sure what everybody did with their break while we were stuck up here in Newark, Delaware, but whatever it was, I think it did people good.
Good play.
Brian turns it around, takes. I think it was Spencer took it away. Handed it off to Brian, and that will end out the first period. Today's broadcast brought to you by, what was that people went for lunch? Iron Horse Grill. Also brought to you by Krispy Kreme. Because I heard some of the other families mentioning Krispy Kreme. I don't think anyone will ever watch it, but I'll say thank you to the Delaware Ducks and the Patriot Ice Center for hosting us today. I hope everyone has a happy holiday. Blessed solstice. I believe today is the actual winter solstice. People say that Jesus is the reason for the season, but I'm actually pretty convinced it has to do more with the Earth's axial tilt causes the seasons. Historians seem to think that, or biblical historians, that Christ was actually probably born sometime in the spring. I'm not sure how they came to that conclusion, but the solstice is something you can measure, so there you go. All right, here we go. Start getting ready to start the second period. Brian with face-off. Landon and I think Joey on wing. Spencer and Greg on D. All right. I guess there's no spot. These officials trying hard to tell the boys where he's going to drop the puck, because there's no markings in this particular, or not clear markings in the ice. All right, there's I think that was Greg sent it up. Tried to get to the point. Luke gloved it, I think. They sent it was wide of the net, but Luke grabbed onto it, held it anyway. Brian with face-off again, comes out to came back to the Ducks at the blue line. Shoots past all the way down. No icing call, because it wasn't, I think it was one of the Ducks that actually hit it. Greg sends it in as Landon was coming out of the zone. He was kind of holding it for a beat there. Sends it across to Joey, and they're going to call offsides on, I'm not sure who. On us, right? I'm not sure who specifically. We were all kind of waiting there at the line, so in the official's opinion, someone stepped over a little bit early, but so be it. 14 minutes, 18 seconds left. Score still 0-0. Some pretty evenly matched teams, I think. Much as they beat us this morning. There's a shot off Luke's pads, and then he covered it after. Shane took the face off. Comes back up to Jack. He's going to have almost clear. He tries to pass it across to Paul, but Paul also had D on him, two of them. I think that was Charlie, sticked it away, forced Delaware to stop and go back. Didn't quite get it away from him clean, but he at least stopped the advance. All right, puck spinning fast, going to come all the way back to the net. Paul, 1-on-2. Keeps the pressure on all the way down. Some personnel changes going on there. Bobby tries to turn it around. At least manages to box it up into the corner. There was a shot there. I couldn't see exactly what happened. The official's right in front of me. And deferred penalty? Nope. Okay. Charlie, fancy stick work and skating, gets it around, hands it off to Will. Nice teamwork together. Hands it across to Paul. Paul tries to get it back to Will, but pass wasn't as crisp as one might like. A little pressure. It's harder to do those passes when there's defensive pressure. Mason to Charlie. Around Mason. Flicks it up in the air. Tim coming off the bench. Will. I'm sorry, that's Charlie. Tried to get a shot off. I think that was Will. Tried to center it. Charlie's dropping a stick out there as he heads toward the bench. Tim and Zach putting some pressure on. Sends it around. Mason's right in front of us at point while Will is trying to get control of that puck back from Delaware. Delaware gets a stick on it. They're going to send it long. Kyle gets there. As Kyle gets boxed up. No whistle on that one. Mason takes over. Zach gets tripped at the blue line, holding. His parents are shouting. There's a whistle. Kyle's down hard. He's hurt.
He hit him with a stick in the
He hit
head.
him right back with the...
That's 5 minutes.
There we go.
You hit him in the head.
Kyle's down hard, and he's heading to the bench. So they sent Kyle to the box.
Who's calling idiot in here, you idiot?
There's some sharp-tongued parents behind me. Some calling each other idiots. Although it sounds like with a little bit of humor in it. Officials are discussing with each other what happened.
He went on us, but then the kid just came and boom.
They're gonna call it, I think coincident. Kyle got knocked down. I'll have to go back and watch that one later, perhaps.
Greg, stay out of the box, Red.
All right, Brian took the face off. Landon and Joey. Hands up to Landon. Landon dumps it. Delaware tries to send it around. Stopped by Spencer at the point. Hands it back to Brian. Brian in the corner. Nice centering up. Landon tried to get a shot off. Joey turned it around. Landon's down behind the net. Brian comes in. Stops it off the boards. Back to Landon in the corner. Landon gets it right in front of the net. There's nobody. Get a stick on it. It's going to come out. Spencer will turn it back around, back to the corner to Landon. Landon centering. Joey gets knocked down somehow or loses an edge. Delaware puts some pressure on. Tries to do a nice job centering. And Spencer stops it before it gets to the paint. Spencer off the boards and around. Greg. Boarded hard. Keeps his feet. Thought he was going to get the puck away. I think that's Brian. Just powers through the center. Right in front of the net. Landon spinning around. Oh, nice job. This is beautiful stick handling. Could not get the shot off at the end. It looked like he was going to do it. Whistle on it, and I'm not... What was the whistle for? So...
Let's go, Red. Pick it up.
It looks like I'm still... I apologize for being lost, but it was a penalty. It looks like it was on us.
Play your game, stay out of the
Shane's
box.
got takes the drop. Hands it back to Charlie. Charlie, long pass back to Shane. Shane flicks it over the head. Goalie will touch it. Hands it off to his teammate. Long pass up to waiting player.
Ashburn.
Shane putting the pressure on. They got a man advantage, remember. Ducks hand it to their player point. Tries to send it up. I think Luke got punched it away or something. Their guy gloves it out of the air back at the point. Paul's got it. Came skating along. Paul tries to get across to Bobby. I'm sorry, I'm looking at where I think the puck's gone. I couldn't actually see it. Shot. Luke saves it. Luke pushes it away with his knee. This time, I think that's Charlie, sends it around. Back to the guy at the point. Bobby's going to get there. Oh, can't see. Slap shot. Shane gets the stick on it and just deflects it. It's back behind the net. They flick it across into the corner. Delaware's doing a nice job moving it, but not getting too many credible shots off. Paul gets the stick in there. Shane gets the stick in there. Flicks it down long. That'll be icing, but at least got it away and gives them a chance to get a line change.
I think the guy slowed up, though. Yeah, but he slowed up.
So we got 27 seconds left of penalty kill. On that last penalty, the one that I couldn't figure out what the hell happened. 9 minutes left on the clock in the second period. Score still 0-0. Looks like Jack's going to take the face off.
Yeah, good job.
All right, Spencer gets in, stops it, tries to hand it to Zach, who's not looking the right direction, didn't even know he had the puck right in front of his stick. There's an offsides call. Came out.
2 seconds, guys.
We got 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. 8 minutes, 35 seconds left in the period. Or increasingly obnoxious, insulting comments coming from the Delaware parents. Not that we're without blame here. All right, Zach took the face off. It's going to come back. And we should be back to full strength. Nice hit from Greg. Nice clean hit. It's around. That's Tim. Nice pass up to Will. Tries to do a little fancy moves there. Couldn't quite get a clean shot. Would have been great if his teammates were there. Delaware picks it up, turns it around. They've got it. But long pass up. Have to get past Greg. Oh, and Greg had a little too much speed, but the guy couldn't get control of it and get a shot off before one of the other Ashburn players got in there. Puck sliding out here. Delaware will pick it up in their own defensive zone. Pass up to center ice. They're going to turn around. Greg's going to get there first. Puts the brakes on, loses the edge. Hands it off to Spencer. Spencer's going to send it down long, and that'll be icing. He tried to get to Tim. Tim couldn't get control of it. Another penalty. Greg's in the box. What was that? What? What? Why is Greg in the box? I don't. All right. Well, we'll have another penalty kill. 2 minutes. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left. Score still 0-0. Brian's lineup for the face-off. We got too many players out on the ice there. Some. We gotta bring that one out. Oh, I'm sorry. So wait, they have changed the clock. Is Greg not in the box? Oh, he must be in for a. I'm confused. We've got 5 players out there, so, and they've got 4. So, I am. Greg went to the box and he's sitting there, but that must be a part of a 2 and 10 because, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Somebody can explain to me later what happened. All right, Charlie's got the puck back in the corner by Luke's net. He's gonna move. Just a nice movement. Takes it all the way down. Just about. Lets it drop into the corner where Landon will pick it up. He tries to center it, and we can't get a nice clean shot on it. It's gonna come up. Bobby turns it around. Brian's got it. Tries to pass it. Can't get a clean one. All right, that's I think Joey battling in the corner.
That's it, Joey.
Hands it up to Charlie at point. Slap shot. It's going to come back out to Bobby here. Bobby looking for a teammate. Crosses to Charlie. Charlie long up to Joey. Defense gets there about the same time. Hits it around. Brian. Cross to Landon. Landon. Up to Joey. Back to Landon. And they're going to call that one offsides. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Offsides. Nonsense. That's all right. It's a tough job being an official in this game. Things move fast. Got to make decisions quick. Personally, I would cut them some slack. I'm not happy with the call. But, you know, I don't... I'm sure if I was a official... Icing. Today's broadcast brought to you by water. I'm thirsty. Shane's going to take the face off. And I'm sure he'll do a great job. Paul picks it up behind the net. Hands it back to Shane. Shane tries to drop it to Kyle at point, which I thought it was going to bounce over a stick, but he actually kept it in. Hands it back to Shane. Shane hands it up to Paul. Paul looking for an angle.
Way too long. Left me space.
I think he hit it up into safety net or something. Personnel changes on the Delaware bench. Shane takes face off. Paul stops it right behind the net. Tries to get it right back into the paint. Can't quite get there. Kyle stops it. Tries to get back to Shane. Gets past him in the corner. Jack. Right up here in the glass, hard to see. It comes out of the zone. Paul's going to drive it back in. Paul on the glass. Mason from the point passes up to Shane. Tries to do something real close in. And off Jack's stick. It's in. I think it was off Jack. Paul or Shane, yeah. Paul or Shane got the stick. It's a little hard to tell who got it in. It was quick action there. And we'll be up 1-0. First time today we've been in the lead. Feels a little bit good. Just got to hold on to that one. Got 4 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second period. And the score is 1-0 Ashburn. Zach took the face off, handed it back to Greg. Greg crossed to Spencer. Spencer up along the boards. Tim to Zach. Tim stopped it, let Zach take it. Zach took a shot, bounced off the goalie's chest. That's Tim scrambling for control in the corner. I think Zach was right behind him, ready. Will. Greg at the point. Zach's got it. Tries to take it in, gets blocked by the defense. Gets it back. It's going to come back. Oh, they get away from him. Greg just gets in the way. Doing the right thing for a defenseman.
Hey, you got the puck! That's interference!
Interference there. Not called by the referees. As Tim tried to skate. Off the boards. Greg will get past us young lady on the other team. Takes the puck away from her. Tim to Will. Will slides it towards the net. Kylie will cover, and whistle will blow. 3 minutes, 41 seconds left in the second period. Score is 1-0. Ashburn is up.
Go, Bobby.
John, why all the Gregs we know are good? Greg and
Backup commentary provided by the Ashburn parents. I don't know if you guys can hear them in the background. All right, Brian took the face off. He kept possession of it. He takes a loose shot. Goalie will cover. Nice try. I think he's like stealing moves from Zach there. It seems like he kind of did the little spin move. All right, Brian with face off again. Same personnel. We're not doing a change here. Up there's something going on over the bench. Oh, the secondary official. Linesman. All right, well, whatever that was about. After the face-off, comes back to Charlie at the blue line. Charlie sends it across Landon in the corner. Landon ends up coming around the boards. Ducks will stop it, do a nice long pass. Bobby tries to get there. They get a shot off. Luke deflects it easy. And we're going to get possession back. Brian's got it, gets around, and can't keep possession of it. Ducks will do a nice long cross. Charlie got a stick in there, just flicked it away from him. Their guy at the point stopped it. I think Joey got a stick in there. Ducks intercept our pass. Joey gets a stick in there again. I think interferes with their pass. Charlie backhands it around center ice. Bobby is surprised when it hits the skate and falls down. Is looking around. Something, he got distracted. I think that was Charlie helping out, took control of the puck and just dumped it long. So we're back in the other direction. All right, Kyle stops it at point, tries to turn it around. Shane, hard off the glass, turns the puck around. Doesn't keep control, but creates some space. We have to get off. Shane comes in. Paul was still in the zone, and we had to get off, but that was fine. They do a nice long pass, but bounces right past their player at the waiting at the blue line. Or Mason took over. Shane tried to get it out, and I think they're going to call that it's offsides. I'm not sure it was. It looked to me like it stayed in the zone, but both teams could probably use a chance to change the personnel out there, get some fresh legs. Score, to remind you all, is 1-0. We've got 1:39 left in the second period. Zach will take the face-off. Ducks recover it after the drop. Do some nice passing there. They're going to try to get a shot off. They get it past Luke. He just sticks it into the corner. Will and Zach trying to get possession. Greg will have to accelerate. He's going to take it back behind Luke's net. I can't see what's happening because the official's standing right in front of me.
Nice pass.
Tim sends it up to Will. Will tries to get a shot off. Defense is just right there. He does a nice job instead of trying to get it backdoor, setting up Zach, but that didn't work. Defense was also right there on Zach. Nice job moving, though. All right. Ducks get it back. They're going to accelerate. We're shifting to defense. They have to get past Spencer, which is not happening there. Spencer, he gets shoved out of position, but he gets his puck off his skate. Long pass from Zach. Tries to get it to Will. Gets intercepted by number 15 of the Ducks, who dumps it into the corner. It's back behind Luke's net. Spencer, I think, sends it around all the way out past Will into neutral ice, where this guy does something with it. All right, Greg and battling. Here, Paul's dad, I think, very upset about the lack of interference calls. when they're appropriate. Will, nice long cross to Brian. Bouncing. Brian gets it back. Tries to get a shot off, high angle. I think a goalie deflected it. Will centers it, and there it goes. Oh, I think that was Tim. Got a shot off right at the buzzer. There, no score on that one. And have a decent shot at redemption. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a good. I was kind of stuck at the far end of the ice, I think, for all 3 goals against us, which I think happened all in the second period last game, if I remember right. And so I couldn't get a good view of them. I'm told that all 3 were backdoor. It's hard for a goalie to be in 2 places at once. If we can just get that. I think there's often a tendency to try and play that puck on the defense when if you've got a goalie who's there, he can stop that shot, but he can't stop the one from the back door. Can't move quick, shift quick enough. So we've done a better job of that this game. Although candidly, there haven't been that many opportunities for those sneaky kind of close-up shots. I think the defense has just done a really nice job of keeping that from happening. Not that Luke hasn't had his share of saves. He absolutely has. But they haven't been those kind of breakaway saves that are so dangerous. All right, Brian with face-off. Comes back. Charlie sends it up to to Landon. Landon gets boxed up. He'll take it behind the net. Tries to drop it to Joey. Joey back to Landon. Shot. Deflects off the goalie up high into the roof. And play will stop. That was a nice looking play. Nice job, Joey and Landon both. And everybody else, but they were the ones who. Brian takes face off. Comes back to Charlie. Oh, Charlie kind of whiffs it a little bit, but goes back and gets it hard off the boards to his teammate in the corner. I think that was Joey. Brian's got it. It's going to come bouncing out. Charlie will pick it up in center ice. He taps it over to Bobby. Bobby tries to cross it to Brian. It's spinning. Brian has to turn around, and he's, as one of the biggest, probably the biggest player on our team, doesn't always turn as quick, especially when he's tired, I'm sure. All right, there's Bobby doing some magic there. Oh, Joey. Oh, come on, Joey. Joey, I don't think, was waiting for his teammate to come in, but he didn't realize they didn't have any teammates nearby. All right, there's a whistle. That's I think, going to be a penalty on us. Landon's going to the box. He's flipping his wrist like, what'd I do? I couldn't see it very well, but so apparently that's going to be a 2 and 10. Landon and Joey are both in the box. We got so we'll have a 2-minute penalty kill, and we'll be missing Landon's services for quite some time, I believe. That's I think Paul taking the face-off. Can't see him behind Kyle, but that was Paul. Ducks came up with possession afterwards. Try to get past Jack. They kind of did get past Jack, but Mason's right behind him. Oh, and turns it around. Jack got it and turned it around. He's going to have to go chase it, saving a little bit of his energy here, considering that we're on a penalty kill. Mason stops it, turns it around. He's going to dump it. He's past the red line. There's no icing there. That'll eat up a little bit of time. Nice skating by this number 18 here. Kyle backs him up. Bollocks him up, and that's Kyle battling 2-on-1 for possession. Paul right behind him. Comes out. That's going to be out, and then an offsides call. That's another one of these where, like, the Ashburn parents who were standing right across from that blue line were convinced it was out. I can hear in the other ear the Delaware parents who were at the far side of the bleachers. They didn't think it was out. All right. Shane took the face off. It's going to come out. Tim got it in briefly, but
Back behind you.
still have that man advantage for 49 more seconds. Penalty kill. Slap shot winding up. It's wide of the net. Goes back behind. Bounces all the way back out to point. Their guy tries to do a nice pass. Misses reception, but it's off the boards. He's still got possession of it. Centering. Luke stops it. He's out of position, but there's no shot as it comes through. 24 more seconds on the penalty kill. Slap shot. Luke's pad save. Up into the safety net. Play will stop. 17 more seconds left in the penalty kill. Score still 1-0. Ashburn's up. Zach will take the face off. We're still in a penalty kill here. Delaware takes possession back at the point. After the drop, Zach putting pressure on him right to the boards. Comes out, Zach gets it away. Oh, briefly. They're going to turn it around. It went right through. Luke was ready for it. Charlie took it. Hands it up to Will. Will's got it, puts the brakes on, tries to turn it around. 2-on-1. They're going to get it back out. Bobby tries to do something. Charlie comes in. Tries to get to the puck. Does a nice job. He's trapped up there. And we should be back to full strength. 11 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third period. It's out in center ice. Bobby tries to get there. Joey. That's going to be offsides on Bobby who's over the line. So 1-0, 11:24 left in the third. Shane takes the face-off. I think that's Brian out there as well. It's a little unusual. Mason tries to pass to Kyle, who misses it. Has to go chase it all the way to the corner. It's a little unfortunate. Hands it up to Brian, playing wing for a change. There's a shot deflected off of Mason, I think. I'm not sure if Luke was ready for that one or not, but doesn't matter. Came around. Jack in the corner. Nice little fancy move there. Kyle off the boards up to Brian. Really nice. Brian just speeds past, tries to get the shot off, loses an edge, goes down. Ties up the goalie there a little bit. Puck ended up being deflected wide there. There's Jack putting some pressure on the boards. Puck came out. They're just holding Jack against the boards long after the puck was already gone. Maybe they didn't know it was gone. They're going to send it around. Mason will pick it up center ice. Nice, Mason. Just gets around him. Oh, they're going to call. I think they're calling that one offsides on Brian, I guess. All right, we'll try this again. Zach's ready for the drop. Tim and Paul out there on wing. Spencer and Greg on D. Zach does the spin move, does not kick it, lets Tim come get it. Tim takes it in, takes a shot. Goalie covers it. 10 minutes, 11 seconds left to play in the third period. Ashburn's up 1-0. Slim margin here. All right. Zach spins. It's going to come shooting long. Luke will tap it away. Spencer will pick it up behind the net. Puts the brakes on, turns it around. He's got nice control there. Nice crisp pass to Paul. Flicks it up long to Tim. Tim's got one defender to get around. Gets around him, gets a shot a little too high over the net. Into the glass. Paul and Tim both battling for it. Puck squirts out a little bit. I think Paul takes it behind the net. Looking for a pass, wraps it back to Tim. Shot wide of the net. Can't see there. There's Zach and I think Paul both battling for it along the boards. Delaware does a nice job moving it. Gets it around our guys. Spencer gets past Spencer. Luke's just there though. I think he came off his face mask. From the sound of it. That's nice. Greg, long pass to Paul. Paul flicks it behind the net. Bouncing. Tim will pick it up on the far side. Cross. Tries to get it right in the paint. Has no teammates there to help do anything with it, so I'm not sure that worked out so great. Ducks try to, I don't know what's happened there. Ducks basically try to dump it. They got it right in front of the net. Oh, no shot. I think Luke got a save there. It was hard to see what happened. Will picks it up center ice. Takes it in, gets defense blocks him. Shane came in to help, but they got away from him too. Bobby there putting pressure all the way to the corner. They send it right through the paint. Luke lets it go by. Nobody there to capitalize. Shane, I think, flicks it down somehow. Right there. Will sends it across to Will. Will goes down in the heap with the Delaware player. Charlie, center ice. Nice pass up. A little too much mustard on that one. Ducks, looks like Ducks miss a pass. They're going to pick it back up anyway. Hear Paul's dad just shout cheating. I'm not sure what kind of cheating that was.
Good job, Shane.
Shane putting pressure in the corner. Bobby right behind him. Trying to play that puck. Ducks player is down. They're going to whistle that one dead. Seven minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period. Score still 1-0. Both teams at full strength. Zach takes a face-off. Brian on wing, along with Jack. Scramble. That's Zach and Brian and I'm sorry, coming in to help. Zach, Jack, and Brian all together. Hard to make nice crisp passes when you're all in the same place. All right, Jack does a nice centering thing. Comes a little bit further, but Mason turns it around. Kyle will stop it. Mason's racing to get it away. Kyle and Mason both playing on defense. Ducks player dropped his stick. That probably helped a little bit. They're going to race for it. Zach on the far side. Brian right behind him. Zach brings it around. Up to Kyle. Kyle back to Brian. Corner. It's right in the paint. It's loose. Goalie tried to cover it. Just couldn't quite get there. It's going to come back out to center ice to Mason. And who's used to just being able to stick it away, and they got it past him. They're going to dump it behind Luke's net into the corner. Brian will pick it up somewhere around the blue line with a fair amount of speed. He tries to pass. I don't know if he meant to get it to Jack that way. It looked like he was trying to hit it somewhere else. It got deflected, but it worked out. Well, briefly. Jack didn't quite hold on to it. Defense was there. Nice. Shane gets it away. Takes a shot. Goalie will glove it. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. Reached out like he was going to glove it, and it looked like he had it. Tim, nice centering. Long out. Both teams flowing a lot of energy. Spencer. Offsides. Shane took the face off. Ducks come up with it. They send it long. Spencer. Nice, sharp, crisp pass to Paul. He had to chase it a little bit, though. Bounced it over his stick. Up off the ceiling, and play's going to stop. Shane will take the face off. We're still up 1-0. 5 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third period. Tim gets it in. Lose possession, but Shane is right behind him. Come here. Shane tries to take it away. They get a nice centering pass to Paul. It's out loose in center. Comes across the neutral ice. Greg and Spencer on D. Greg putting pressure into the corner. They get a nice centering, and it's a deferred penalty. Their empty net. Somebody's got to get a stick on this thing. Might be Tim. All right, come on. Oh, I guess we didn't have possession of it. We got a stick on it. Wasn't enough. There we go. There's going to be the penalty. Slashing on Shane, I think. Or is it on Paul? Who's heading to the bench here?
Oh, walk away and be quiet.
All right, we're still trying to figure out who's a penalty against. That looks like a timeout. Who was it that ended up going to the bench there? All right, so 4 minutes 42 seconds left to play in the third period, and we will have a 2-minute penalty kill. Ducks have played a time, have used timeout here.
Don't even look at her. She's looking at him.
Is this our last game of 2019? I assume. I don't think we have any games next weekend. Hope everyone has a great Christmas. Probably won't see you. Again, here we go. Zach took the face off. Ducks come up with possession afterwards. They're going to send it past their guy. And Will try to take it away. Doesn't quite get there in time. Bounces over his stick. They're going to drive it in. Luke deflects it. Pops up into the safety net. And play will stop with 4 minutes, 28 seconds left. A minute and 45 left in the penalty. Looks like we've got 2 in the box. Maybe one of those is the 2 and 10 from earlier. Probably still, yeah, still Landon in the box. Was Landon's penalty, I think? Yeah. I'm asking like you guys can tell me. I believe Landon got the 2 and 10 earlier. Zach took the face off. Ducks will get possession. They try to send it long. Their player doesn't quite get control of it, and so Charlie comes in. He tries to take it. He successfully takes it away, sends it around the boards. Ducks stop it at the point. Nice drop pass there from the Ducks. They hit it in Luke's chest. I think Charlie did something there too as well. Got it away. They try to send it across. Lofted it to their guy on the other side. Slap shot. Luke's got it. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left. Nice save. Minute 11 left in the penalty kill. Hope the stream's working right. I got 2 indications of how many people are watching, and one says 1 and the other says 8. That seems like a pretty big gap. All right, Ducks bring it by. Kyle plays the player.
How we doing, guys? Come on, defense.
Was behind the net. Lucas slow to shift. I think he's trying to figure out where the puck went. I was trying to figure out where the puck went. They get it right up in the slot. It's going to bounce past. Their guy has to get it out. Oh, it's going to come all the way out. Brian puts some nice pressure on. Gets it away. Can't get refs in the way. Joey gets it in. The goalie will cover, and then he tries to pass it. And the ref whistles it before he even he just gloves it down, and the goalie's mad. He's like, "Look, I covered it and then I passed it." The ref's like, "Well, you covered it, so I whistled it dead." There's no pressure on him, so I shouldn't have whistled it dead. That's all right. We'll take it. Means we get to do a restart there. 27 seconds left in the penalty kill. Jack backhands it off the start. I think it was Shane took the face off, but he hands it out to Jack. Long cross up to number 15. They're going to try and shoot. Luke saves it. Save again. Pad save. It was chest off his chest the first time. Leg pad the second time. Ducks take it to the corner. Shoot. Deflected off somebody else, I think. Somebody said good job, Luke, but I don't think it actually got to him. Jack racing. Ducks turning around. Greg doing the right thing. Greg gets it away. Nice. But Greg was letting Luke take it when he's looking around to see if he had any teammates, if he could play the puck or if he didn't close the back door. Nice job, Greg. Just what you're supposed to do. Just what we didn't do the first game today. Jack gets it out of the zone. Center. We should be back to full strength by now. Yes, we are. Greg picks it up in front of the net. Tries to hand it up. Hands it up to Paul. Paul flicks it at the net. Ducks will pick it up behind their own net. Paul turns it around at the last second. Shane, high angle, tries to get a shot off. It's going to come back up. Ducks pass it backwards. Not what I would have expected them to do. That's all right. Shot. Luke will catch it and cover it. Minute 40 left. Both teams at full strength. We are up 1-0. Makes me nervous. It's too close. Would have been nice to have more than 1 point advantage at this point. But that's what makes the game exciting. Zach. Face off, spin move, whacks the puck. Joey's got it. Nice, gets it out, sends it long. Will is racing to get there. He will get to the puck before his icing call. Takes it behind the net. Zach coming from the other direction. Tries to get it out. The two of them. Zach's got it. Gets it away. Nice footwork. Back and forth. Now Will comes in. He's got it looking. Passes to Zach. Well, gets past him. And now he has to go battle again along the boards. Ducks come by. I got some small children running back and forth on the right behind me. Will to Zach. Got a minute to go. Will gets it, battling. Keep it going. I can't see. It's up along the glass here. Can't very well see it. Looks like they're going to get it. They're going to send it cross. Slap shot's way wide. Bobby has a chance. Looks. Oh, waits a beat too long and tries to get away. Ducks will pick it up behind Luke's net. He shifts around. They stop at a point, and Will tries to. Oh, can't quite get it away. They're going to get a shot off. It's off the glass, and we've got 5 seconds. Charlie's got the puck, and it's going to come bouncing out to Will, and time's going to run out. The empty net. And Ashburn will win this one 1-0. Oh, somebody just clobbered Bobby after play stopped. Knocked Bobby down after the game was over. That's pretty bad for him. Nice to win this one, get this in back from this morning. We'll be 1-1 over the day. Congratulations, boys. Everybody did their part. Poor Armand had to suffer through his pretty cold rink. Actually, this is not nearly as bad as the other rink, although there's heaters on the stand side.
Good shutout, Luke.
Shut out, Luke. Yeah, I can hear your parents behind me. Drive safe, everybody, on the way home. I guess those you are watching are probably not the ones who are driving. So we'll hope to see you all at home, and have a great holiday. We'll see you in 2020. Don't forget to be awesome, and don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. Well, I hope that all worked. I'm just reconnecting the stream to close it out finally. When I tried to close the stream, it didn't seem like it worked. So it says I'm connected, and I had lots of people watching. So okay, again, I'll hope to see you all next year, and that's it.